want exactly?
If you like to be a pirate, you need to understand this is a business. You can't have a crew or a ship or a brand without a business model, to support that. But a pirate business is like a no other. You make a product or provide a service to your customers in exchange for money, traditional business, and then spend that money on equipment and customers for more customers, and then they make more money. But the difference with piracy is our customer no wish to be service, and no matter. But with the correct spending on the equipment and everything else, the business will service them regardless.
Okay, do you have to...
My boy, if we don't service our customers, someone else will. And the reward for our admonishment of this will be poverty. Okay? In our societal, technological environment, in an economic niche exists here. This business, piracy, it feels its shape as a whiskey fills a barrel. It's just life. The motions that we choose, but the sum of the forces upon us. I become a pirate as the gold in this grail that choose its form. And entiendes? We are both now as just cogs in this machine. And this machine, it profits on the high seas or it perishes. Okay, I'm going to explain you a couple more things. My big profit is income minus expenses, and for a pirate, the income means seizing the biggest booty. And the end is, you understand, seizing the biggest treasure. While provoking the least cost-inducing stuffs. But the Capitan is more than happy to explain you how we accomplish this through branding. Branding built on a foundation of a solid business, and mind you, the brands are memorable and the battles are flashy, but they don't happen without contracts and spreadsheets. So before we set sail, just a few more things that we gotta talk about, okay? Okay, está ready. We're going to have a contract for the voyage, for the trip, which, some reglas. We choose not to live under no king, under no empire. But we got to have some reglas to make sure nobody compromise nobody else. Entiende? That means all the men going to have some input. Everybody get to say, to which all men must agree before we set sail. This contract gonna set the voting methods, the code of conduct, the punishment if you're gonna violate that rule, the distribution of the pay, the booty, the worker comp, insurance, and in case somebody falls off the boat, something like that. Entonces, all pirates are a little different, so somebody gonna want different thing, the business be a little different, but in general, it's work about the same. It's gonna be two elected positions, a capitán y a quartermaster. But a capitán no es jefe. He's not the boss battle. He serves at the pleasure of the crew. You understand, because it's different with pirate will put a knife to you. If they're unhappy with his strategic decision, that crew can replace him anytime by majority vote or throw him over the boat. But there's no term length, not like a battle, no time for democracy. Entonces, amidst some kind of pandemonium, the decider gotta be free to decide. But this is the only time a capitán cannot be removed in the middle of a fight. And though, the branding may give you impression of a different thing, the capitán is in charge of everything, no. The quartermaster, he is the guy that keeps the ship running, overseeing the men, making sure they get the right ration, that they have the agreed upon things, and the punishments, everything being executed for contract violation, or this guy gonna see somebody else doing something and say about him, but he agreed to a different set of privileges. You understand? And so we come together that everything needed to keep this ship effective and profitable, a quartermaster, a battle master, y un crew. But now, and the dawn of this new century, a lot of men are qualified to be crew. Y porque mucha gente está qualified to be crew, that's going to mean the cost of the labor is low.
Perdón.
Barata? Cheap.
Wait, so you're not going to pay me much?
Señor, no. Ay, perdón. You misunderstand me. What I say is that because you are here, tell me right away. Interesante, employment tradicional. Tú eres un pirate. You want to work a 9 to 5 at a ship for the empire, minimum wage? Take all the half of your money and tax and stay out of trouble, and maybe you say something for retirement as you slowly pass the days watching your dream crumble and erode, and the aspiration of your younger self leaving you at the end, wondering how you let this all slip away. life get away, and now, no, your personality matrix is shaped entirely different, porque your genetics and your environment tend to show you engage in un poquito risk-taking. ¿Ya
Mira,
entiende?
¿en
Understand me?
serio? Is this for
Sí,
real?
claro que sí, cabrón. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, given your situation and you firing with being an outlaw, the possibility here of great riches, you don't know, and un poquito threat to the Empire News is a risk worth considering. The riches are large enough, which, and trust me, they are. You, as a crewman on a pirate ship, you're not paid in wages. Yeah, partner, you're gonna share in the profit, entiende? The same as every crewman. Capitán get 2 chairs, porque decisión, you know, make a choices where the current master, 1.5 para supervising the labors. El surgeon, el doctor, he get sí, verdad. El doctor hace 1.25, 1.25, y lo mismo para the same for the carpenter. But we often have some difficulty, you know, finding the doctor with the right personalidad, entiende? And it takes a special person. But if there's no surgeon, then, you know, the carpenter, he's gonna be the surgeon or the doctor. You know, I'm dentista, haircut, doctor, but it's like a flat equation, you know, 1-1. It don't matter if they turn out to be him or the other. Well, it's like a flat and equal compensation. And you understand, it's not ever what you're going to find in the Empire. You know, the public sector, the private sector, in with private, but capitani officers are compensated richly in the Empire. You know, they get a special room, and a visitante con mujer in the ship, and the pirate ship, but we were going to be the same. Everybody here to the chief, come and go. And you like it, you hear, you like it?
I
You
like
it?
it. I like
You
it.
don't
Holy
understand.
shit. What
No,
great
basta.
guys these fucking pirates
Bastante.
are.
No, espera. It's different. Okay? It's not because we're better than the Empire, worse. Okay? Nothing to do with it. Pero economic inevitability, you know, the market and Empire merchant ship not allowed by the men who sailed them. They're not owned by them. The king, the queen, the governor, the gobierno, you know, the presidente, whoever in charge, or the big pharma, you know, to ensure the loyalty. You know, Capitan, he not only paid so much more, but he have a chair in the cheaper profit than, not mi gente, no. But sometimes they give him a special name, a Duke, a Grand Lizard, you know, say. But meanwhile, the crew hired from, you know, enfrente de Home Depot, algo, with lives, quiet desperation, personalidad, matrix, y algo real honest, constrainings anti the law. Because then they're going to put him in a box. They understand this guy, he ain't shit, he go to jail, he have a trouble, he inside the law, Capitan can threaten him. You're not going to have work, you're going to go hungry, your family not going to have food, they're going to be hungry también, or maybe you go back to jail, I'm going to put you to electronic something, where, you know, track you down, or I'm going to mark you a traitor, a deserter, you know, pero piratas, the pirate capitán es una parte de la familia, you know, afuera de las reglas, he's outside the law, you know, the majority can take control at any time by force, you know, it's only the contract, lo relationship, entiende, with between them, because in every port, if a man trusts no the contract or he's screwed, he just leave. He almost say, don't that have well, they what has they no, I really don't have the same way of life. You understand, no, because it's different. You don't like it. You don't like it. You had in every port. The guy can just get over the boat and go home and leave. There's no empire, the pirata, to track him down. You understand? We have a ship, una negocio, business, only because the people believe in it. And we only keep it if the people believe. The incentive was great, you know, and no here to sell you some shit. Y escuche, porque esa es muy importante. Hay un servicio, lo siento, we say the service, no el producto, en todo el mundo. Pero las frutas, I'm sorry, I keep on going back. They taste the fruit of their labor. And then everybody gonna make money. Everybody make more money. But the only things that stand in the way, the challenges, aside from una cliente, a veces, is the cost of the subcontractor, el precio de lo, when that price gets too big, the business is going to inevitably dissolve, and then nobody going to get paid. But at these costs, usually, most of the time, going to come in two forms. A chip repair, it'll people repair. And then there'll infrastructure personnel. For the chip, the rules of supply and demand going to work against us. You can no sail into the grand port of the empire and expect that you can just start to negotiate business. We got to go to the places that are pirate-friendly ports, where they understand. Mi gente son pirate-friendly dock workers, pirate-friendly managers, and gonna be, todo el mundo tiene oportunidad. But when we fight, gonna raise the price of the repair. Every time we get a broken mast or a cannon hole, it's gonna cost more than for the empire. They can go anywhere. They got a government contract for that shit. But for business reasons, we're gonna prefer not to fight. Let's talk it out. Because, as we know, sometimes maybe somebody gonna get hurt, somebody gonna be injured in the battle, or prominently se murió, pasó mí. But it's a road of the cosmic that he said, to who or what, you never know. Gracias a Dios, I still have everything on my finger. But in the contract, we're gonna decide how much you wanna give for it. Lost a leg, a arm, a hand, eyes, un foot. But after después de sacar the treasure, when we have it, we're gonna compensate all the injured primero. The first thing, we're gonna then fix the chip. Number two. And la extra, todo profit, the glorious profit. You one chair from that profit extra is more than like many years of working under the empire. Understand? 9 to 5. So tú quieres, you like it? You wanna join us? ¿Tú entiendes? You wanna? ¿Tiene pregunta? Have a question or something?
Welcome aboard.
No, not really, brother. You have me fucking pumped up. I will go up to meet the captain.
Okay. Well, I am the captain. And look, I'm going to cut right to the chase. You seem like a great fucking guy, or gal, or whatever. I mean, I don't want to assume your gender identity or anything like that, but calm down, Kelly. Hold your horses here now. Take it easy, Turbo. Just put that sword back in the thing that holds the sword. Because before we go any further, talking about characters and storyline and ideas for, outreach and this fundraising, whatnot, we're going to have a confidentiality, non-disclosure agreement executed because, these Pirates Bully production people ain't fucking around. And, this is a real deal. We'd love to have you, but if we're going to have you, we want to really have you and know that you're tried and true. So, hopefully.
Snap. That's pretty cool.